Well, let's see how it's all going to come out. As we are going to be starting up our game, seeing where everyone's going to end up. Golden Boys, it's the battle for third position in the D2CL. We will be having our grand final at a date yet to be scheduled. It could be Thursday, it could be after the major. But as Team Liquid go up against Team Empire, is the matchup facing us for that best of 5 grand final. This is a best of 5 lower bracket, as our best of 5 third place matchup. D2CL, the whole thing is online.
Yeah.
We haven't seen these in a very long time, have we? Third place matches? I can't recall the last time I've seen it.
Well, everything has just become like double elimination, or you just...
Yeah.
I actually know it's all become double elimination. There's very few competitions that don't use that.
Yep.
ESL's one of the very few, but that's also because that's their motto, vision, stubbornness, like all
scheduling with the arena time.
Yeah, actually scheduling with the arena time really dictated so much. Right now, dictating the fight, it's going to be Fly. He gets the heal off, needs to move himself back. The hook's off, doing some work, and they're able to get that first blood off. It's going to be the Night Stalker going down, and maybe more. Skylark running himself out of here. Fly has himself another heal available in case someone gets in trouble. OG is going to back up. Original had to commit so heavily into that. He took so much damage for it. And who ended up taking out the runes? So it ended up being a bounty rune to the Alchemist, and a bounty rune to the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah. Oh man, I really don't like what this Windrunner did. She skilled the level 1 Shackle there. If she had Power Shot or Wind Run, and Wind ran over on top of those heroes and slowed them or something, she would have created a lot more presence and impact, and like, they would have won that 5v4 engagement. But as it stands, OG get
Power Shotted down the Dazzler. Was just
yeah, exactly. Like Power Shot or Wind Run is better. Just the Shackle Shot, it didn't latch anything, and it did like absolutely nothing. And now he's stuck with level 1 Shackle.
To, like, ignore though. Because you do, like, you've seen Shackle Shot so many times just win you fights.
Oh yeah, that's the hero, man. You hit a double Shackle and you win the game.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Right, so Moon Meander's under a lot of pressure on this top. Gonna get voided up. Now, he went for his mana burn first level, so he's trying to screw around here with Skylark. But Skylark still has also got one mango of his own as well as a clarity. So he can keep these Iron Shells spamming out for a while if he wants to, well, until that happens.
It's in trouble, I think. Oh, never mind. The Night Stalker couldn't get in range for the Void because he has boots at level 1. So yeah, this is the best the Bane can do. He can just play really aggressive, be very annoying. Thug actually started on the safe lane with a Null Talisman, so he doesn't have much regen. And the Windrunner is getting zoned up by the Dazzle now because Dazzle has the high ground, but I guess that'll be contested now. So in general, the lanes are panning out pretty standard, I would say. There's a lot of aggression coming out of OG, as you can see, but I think they recognize the need to do this. They have to play aggressive and get an early advantage, otherwise they'll have a really hard time.
I'm interested to see this build coming out from Kaiser. Not item build as such, skill build.
What's wrong with it?
The bounty rune. No, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just this look to see how greedy alchemists get. The high levels up in Acid Spray compared to Greaves and to the Grievel's Greed. And if you then want to be looking into any form of stun, if you're looking for any kind of aggression up against Miracle, maybe next time he's going to rotate himself in and be that aggression up against Miracle. And, well, hitting that Shackle, it doesn't latch for long enough. And there's no Power Shot follow-up. In fact, Wind Ranger comes 1 raise and 2 attacks from the tower is already down below 170 life.
Yeah, Miracle's very satisfied with this exchange so far. Again, SF, one of the best heroes at mid against Alchemist, just by the fact that he has so much damage with the Necromastery, and he can just start denying and
We
hitting
start with the Nightmare. Wolfstorm's going to catch out both of them with a double edge. Doug just gets destroyed, and they want to go for more with the Night Stalker here. Shadow Wave damage from Fly, not really doing that much, so they weren't really surrounding him. But there is going to be a quick pause coming out from the Queen of Pain. As she DCs, so it's an automatic pause that arrives. But this Night Stalker is in a little bit of trouble. Another double edge is available. There's no... Actually, there's no Brain Sap. I don't know if this Night Stalker really dies from this. Unless they get a body block.
Yeah, I think they will. Between Dazzles and Bane's right clicks, that's gonna guarantee like at least 200 damage. Double edge, run right click from Centaur. This Night Stalker is, in my head, it's most likely dead. Because Bane has boots as well, so he can run him down too, worst case scenario.
I suppose if things also get in trouble, Centaur can just use his Mango on crit, and that gives him brain damage.
That's true too. Actually, I'm not sure if he would think about that one, but maybe he can just mangle himself in a second as well, because his stomp is up soon, and he doesn't have boots. But I think if he just sticks on him, he'll have the range. But yeah, level 2 Wind Ranger at mid. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this every time I see it. Like I know last time I saw this was when Vici did it against Secret. They picked it against Weeha, so Weeha doesn't get it, and then they supported this Wind Ranger, and she was like super useless around the map, trying to max Shackle and just never there on time because the hero is limited to its devices of being very immobile early on.
This is the greed that you play for.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely will work if they scale. Again, like we have an Alchemist in the game that can pull eggs as well, so the options are there. But not a good start for the Golden Boy safe lane for sure. This Queen of Pain dying like this doesn't have enough money for boots. She'll probably buy some more regen and rotate back to the lane as the Night Stalker's dying here.
Well, let's watch it. Stalker's actually going to run a little bit further up to the side, and you're right, that's the guaranteed physical damage from Crit and Fly, and the double edge from No Tail does its work as well. And he's probably going to be picking up his Tranquil Boots in a moment. So you get a really armory regenerating Centaur.
Oh, look at mid.
I am having a squiz. What am I looking for?
The Alchemist items.
Soul Ring first.
Yeah, never seen this against SF. Actually, I haven't seen this from mid in general, ever. Everybody just goes bottle. Frankly, I'm not sure about this one. I think it's great to have the regen, and I'm always a believer of the casual soap mask on Alk because it doubles up 1.5 times the regen on the chemical rage when you ulti. But this I don't know about because he really wants that bottle to be able to grab bounty runes and stuff. But I guess he's kind of forfeiting runes this game, saying that OG is going to be really aggressive and have rune control with their supports.
So at that point, he's just like, I gotta spray out acid spray, and that's all. Like that's
yeah. Then again, though, that's the thing.
Just way to look at the.
Yeah, I still don't know. Like, you're kind of forfeiting mid completely at this rate because the SF will deny every creep under the acid, 100%. If there's a hero that can do it, it's SF.
Consistent damage. Like you want to find the easiest way to do CS in the lane. You just have consistent damage going to work. Maybe next time it's being stalked out by this Invis Dazzle. Bane doesn't have enough damage for this. Even let's say it's a level 1 Shadow Wave. Maybe next time even Inch is close enough to Miracle, he's gonna kill him. The Nyx Assassin just gets a solo kill on the Darkseer. That wasn't even Vendetta, that's just mana boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Spike.
Radiant's top
no
tower
Vendetta.
is under
He used
attack.
one Mango. He's got mana boots now, and yeah, this Nyx is gonna have a pretty good game, honestly.
Yep. This is GB having a lineup which really does well with momentum, and they're getting it too. Crit's waiting for the brain sap timing. He needs to attack the main next time. The Shackle won't be able to latch here, and that means Crit's in a world of hurt. Goes to the brain sap over on Kaiser, and he's a little bit too deep. The power shot's gonna miss. The Kree wave is actually being aggroed out at the moment, and Crit keeps the run going. He binds up an entire urn, and no one's died just yet. Miracle with this raise coming back off cooldown. There's your guarantee kill there, and Crit's gonna die to the tower. You still have a little bit of experience coming into the Alchemist, but he just walked all the way back to his tier 2 tower in mid to the tier 2 tower in bottom lane to chase a kill on a Bane, which he did not claim.
Yeah, it's basically space. I thought he was actually going to run straight into the base. I've started to notice some players do that, and it's pretty smart actually. Because
wrong. He didn't get any experience for that.
Was he? Didn't he?
No, according to the teamfight recap, he didn't get anything. The Bane just died of...
Oh, I don't know about that one. The teamfight recap's actually pretty bugged from what I've seen.
Yeah,
I think he was in
true.
range. Yeah, it's like extremely buggy. I don't rely on it anymore at all. There are times like even the numbers when it says like the Bane was killed and 139 gold is split amongst the Radiant there. I don't think it's a number that's always accurate because that means they got 40 gold for that kill and it's like almost nothing literally. It might be possible though.
But dance floor. Wind Ranger's dead.
Cold wind.
Easy Vendetta initiation as well as done. Looks like the Centaur ult is going to be used to get Crit away as well. And also potentially initiate into mid. Night Stalker comes to TP in. And, well, what's he really got? There's no mana on this Night Stalker available. Like, he silences on the Nyx Assassin. They're fine with this. And a TP coming back from the Wind Ranger. Their Observer Ward, which is sitting in the lane, allows GB to at least know what they can try and fight up against. At the same time, OG have their own Obs Ward there, which GB don't know about. Got planted before the Radiant Observer Ward went down, and they put down a Radiant Sentry Ward looking for it, but it was out of range, so they're feeling very comfortable in the mid, which they're not.
Yeah. This is going pretty bad for GB so far. If it's not just the numbers showing, it's the fact that OG are basically winning all 3 lanes. We've already seen Centaur use Stampede. I think we've seen it once, and the second time will come out pretty soon, I think, because he's on the way to a Blink Dagger. And of course we have Crit, who's already got an Urn of Shadows as well. Seems like everybody on OG is generally farming well, whereas on Golden Boys, only the Alchemist, and that's because he has stacks.
And he's only just started the stacks now.
Yeah.
Like he's at 3.6k, and this is where the Soul Ring does kind of help.
These are a lot of stacks though,
yeah.
Toby. Yeah.
This is some really good money. We look for that timing. Looks like we might also be looking for that death. Crit, Nightmare's over on Skylark, keeps that Iron Shell, at least one of them, away from himself, but he can't walk forever. And that'll be the next assassin. Trying to mob pump the rest of the pieces here. Skylark as well as Night Stalker going to cop a little bit of the aggro from the creep wave. The rotation's coming in. Nope, it's Centaur getting a kill on the Queen of Pain.
Top tower is under attack.
And actually giving that movement speed with the Stampede for Nyx Assassin to get the kill on the top. So Night Stalker's going to go down solo to the Nyx Assassin. One more attack. What's he waiting for? Wow. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? They're just playing with each other. And Crit will come in and he'll take the kill. They just smile at each other. But this will allow Crit to get himself arcane boots.
Well then.
The posture.
Oh, we have a Devon Ranger.
Oh, miracle. He's got a haste rune as well. Kaiser's gonna get out of here.
Easy steal on the remains of the stack. Just 2 creeps, but it's free, so why not?
Skylark, is he gonna do anything with this? Miracle's enabled. He's winding up the Requiem and gets silenced. At Observer just around the corner again, letting GB fight against it, but the Requiem will come out. He's got a melee raise as well with the outspray down. Miracle, he'll with his death ulti get the kill on the Night Stalker. All 5 heroes from GB come in to try and defend this, while Meander balls up the sun. Darkseer moving a little bit too fast to get that impale off. It is rather difficult, however.
Oh yeah, that was actually a really nice dodge by the Darkseer. His reaction speed there was really good. But he's level 7 now and he still has a skill point that he hasn't used, so I'm not sure if he's going to use it for the vacuum or the wall. Probably the vacuum, but generally speaking it was really fast reactions out of him. And as you said, that stun is generally very...
well. Like if he needs to stun, then he levels up the vacuum. If he needs the wall, if there's like a decent team fight kicking off, may as well use it.
Night Stalker Darkseer. They're both rotating top. Crit's showing himself, of course. It is daytime after all. And yeah, I don't really expect too much aggression coming out of these two at the top lane here for now. But nighttime in 2 minutes, and Night Stalker is closing on 6.
Queen of Pain gonna blink underneath her own tower. Nyx Assassin. Well, Moon, he needs to do nothing. He can't stop that. Safe TP away to safety.
He's everywhere though. This Nyx Assassin, he's being so aggressive. He's just making a play everywhere. His score doesn't really show it, but that's partly due to the fact that him and the Night Stalker had a troll session at top. He really has been everywhere so far, I think.
He's also making space by doing this. With Angels of Vendetta, like the duration now is just so damn long that you're able to rotate around and try and find these kills without too much trouble. And Crit, he's a pretty safe support. Like, you want to initiate on him with those 2 heroes that rotate at top. It's like, okay, what are you going to do up against Crit? Darkseer runs forward, and you're like, okay, I Nightmare one, I Fiend Script the other, you cancel that. By the time you've done that, I've probably got 4 coming in, or a Brain Sap to get so much life back, take so much life that you can't keep the attack going. So you end up losing on that one. The Nyx Assassin running in with Vendetta, and he scouts out the Night Stalker, even to a point where, okay, Night Stalker is way too far out, gets hit by the Vendetta, hit by the Sun, and with the Brain Sap damage, they need a little bit more. They commit Fiend Script to ensure at least the lockdown control. Well, No-Tail gets very aggressive, blinking in behind that mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this is one of those Darkseers that are skipping boots.
To get that mech up.
Radiant's middle tower.
Not a fan of it personally, but who knows? Maybe if the mech comes out faster than it should have, it might make an impact. But as it stands,
They've got no choice though. You've seen this from OG time and time again, where they group up around that 11, 13 minute mark when you got that mech go from Miracle, and they just burn through everything. But OG have switched it up.
They're going in.
Now with the double hook.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't even wind up the ult. He just goes with a quick raise. The Shadow Blade let him come in close to give that earlier vision. 13-3 right now in favor of OG. And they're gonna find another one. Double edge from Notel, perfect jump. He doesn't have a lot of life, but he starts. Oh, okay. He starts to TP, and Thug's just gonna slap you down. Uses the Sonic Wave to do so.
Yeah, that's a big kill for him. Almost 700 gold out of that kill. It's 12 minutes in, so he needs every bit of net worth, especially after that laning phase, not going their way. But as we see, everybody's kind of got their first item up, although most of the important heroes anyway. Alchemist has his Radiance and has gone for a 404 build. Miracle has the Shadow Blade, which we saw the demonstration of earlier with the Centaur Stampede. Centaur has the Blink, and Nyx Assassin closing in on Blink or Midas. I'm not sure which he's going to opt for. But
are you actually thinking that? Because with the Shadow Blade pickup on Miracle, I was wondering if you look for a Greaves pickup on Nyx. I know they're sitting in a really aggressive position now, but like do you even need the mech on this OG lineup? Well, hello, team fight, Thug, locked in, the Shackle kicks out, the Miracle's ulti. That Nightstalker didn't stand a chance, and neither does Kaiser. It's a triple kill for Miracle. Okay, Rune mech, get a Desolator on Miracle, they could win this game in no time. So they're gonna go standard. It's a Yasha coming in the way of Miracle.
Probably an SNY, maybe a Manta, but I don't see... actually, there are some spells that he wants to Manta off this game, but I don't see it to being of significant impact. If anything, he wants SNY BKB so he can close out the game, I guess. Or just go for Roshan and go like Scotty, I don't know. He can really do anything here. He's sitting at 9-1 on SF, and as you mentioned with the Nyx, I don't know. Greaves actually seems like a pretty decent option because they can high ground with it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really up to them. They're so far ahead right now. 4-17, complete map control. It's really looking very one-sided so far.
They're going for more kills. The Radiant Sentry's down, but with the Observer Ward on the hillside, and it belongs to the Dire side as well, so OG don't really get anything from this. In fact, they're going to lose Courier. Oh. Too late to attack it.
He's got Blink. He went for the Blink on Nyx as well.
Yeah.
So again, this is going to be like how they want to play with the 20-minute timing where they snowball the SF completely and just have multiple 3/2 position heroes between the Nyx as well as the Centaur to just make the play with the initiation for the SF. And there's the Courier Snipe.
Ow.
Oh, the Dire one was almost sniped out by the Night Stalker as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that low. I was in perspective mode watching the donkey of GP get completely exploded into a bolt of blood. So goodbye to your Observer Ward. Flying's going to get rid of that with a Sentry. Night Stalker a little bit more jumpy as he's walking around in an Invis rune. And you might find Miracle. It is the mana for SF.
Yeah. Very old school build coming out of the SF. He's gonna have some problems against the Radiance evasion, I think. It might be a pretty big nuisance in my feel, so that's why I thought he would want the BKB more than anything else. But Manta does remove the Clop SS.
Looks like they missed the Fiend script, the Hoof Stomp. There's still enough damage to kill off Kaiser, maybe next time, looking to do some more damage to crit, but in comes Moon Meander, misses on the stun once again. As maybe next time goes into the tree line. The Spy Carapace up, so no one wants to attack into him. In fact, he'll blink himself back out. Crit jumps forward. They still had the vision from the weave, so he decides to just go straight for the Brain Sap and kill the Wind Ranger.
Yep, they've got 3 blinks, and the Golden Boys, they're lacking Space Makers. They have an Alchemist, but then they have a whole bunch of Intel heroes that can't walk out into the map because of a Nyx.
So an Alchemist has no strength as well. It's the downside about picking up the Radiance. You talk about the missed percentage chance on the Alchemist. With all the nuke damage that OG have got, they can easily just cut through this Alchemist and take the Radiance off the field. And they're looking to go again. That's a very... Okay, if Notel waited half a second longer, it would have been a guaranteed kill over on the Night Stalker. Now they're switching the Nightmare over as Night Stalker. Well, he's going to have to go through the full duration of this. The stun will also connect. Notel back in again with a Hoof Stomp Iron Shell. Just keep trying to mana burn down this Night Stalker until Nyx Assassin, Moon Meander, shackled to a tree and destroyed.
Yeah, that was probably just a miscommunication thing. You could tell that all the players of OG didn't really want to do that by the back and forth movements that they had. And in the end, Moon was the one that paid for it because he was the one closest to it. But you could tell he didn't want to go for that. Oh, if they get the ult though.
Okay.
They got him.
That makes it worth it for OG, especially the second time this Miracle gets himself a DD rune. Uses his illusions to tank, so he could just beat all the bonus damage he's got into Roshan. And because he's so high level, he's even got 3 points up in Presence of the Dark Lord, giving negative armor to Roshan.
Yeah, this SF at 17 minutes, he has 12k net worth, Toby. This is the definition of a snowballing SF right here.
It's 12k net worth. He's level 14. The highest level next to him is level 11 on the Centaur as well as the Alchemist. Level 15 now, I should say. While top lane, Thug, stop.
No.
Dead.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's a nice kill, again, but this is like the only way you could really see this game going after the first 5 minutes. This game, it would either go 30 minutes with Golden Boy's picks surviving the lanes, and I guess that's mainly a result of OG not doing much, or not playing aggressive, and then they would just win, with the Alchemist pick getting like 20k net worth, 30k net worth,
Yep.
or they just lose to the SF that gets way too fat, and I think this is the second scenario here.
It's GP looking rough, but don't worry, it's the best of 5. There's a lot more opportunities they're going to get to play up against OG. Good practice for them as well, as now Crit jumps forward.
Bane.
The Nightmare for the Centaur stun, actually missing the triple stun. He was trying to go for us. The hoof stomp from Notail that really saves a lot of that. The Shackle, wow, actually lashed the lad with a big Sonic Wave going to work. Centaur's in trouble, there's no way back out of this one. We just double edges the creep wave. Try and slow it down. Fly's also just being chased down. It's a double kill arriving for Thug with the perfect Sonic Wave. And OG losing 3 players. Watch the
Yeah, this
swing
is
happen.
that's definitely a series of throws. I think their SF wasn't there, and I think they had to communicate whether the SF was there or not. Because if he wasn't there, I don't think there's any more room for plays, especially behind the tier 2 like that. When the tier 2 is at 80% HP, that was just a really heavy dive. But Miracle's going in here for a kill, and he has a Mask of Madness as well.
He's also got a haste rune.
Yeah.
We have a Mask of Madness Shadow Fiend. I'm gonna make this old school? I don't think this has been invented in school for the SF.
Well, this is like a Mask of Madness is actually like a real good recipe for a loss most of the time. It's like very all in. If your push fails with the Mask of Madness, most of the time the SF will just like feed like a ridiculous amount of net worth, and then it's gonna be really hard to come back. But he has the Aegis, and he's been dominating relatively hard this game, so we'll just have to see how it happens.
It's just delaying something like a Skadi, which you could have gone into.
Yeah.
But, okay, Shackle on fly. Maybe next time Wind runs away. He's expecting a trap.
Yeah.
And now he's going to see it with Miracle running forward. Thug with one attack
hit.
loses almost half
Yeah,
of his life.
exactly. It's crazy. He could just have played a standard game with a Dominator and gone for like Scotty next, and probably pushed the high ground alone.
That's the beauty about something like that's what I kind of like about the Shadow Blade as well. Most people forget about the bonus damage you get with your first attack. It allows you to do this surprise physical damage, and then you can follow up with 3 races as well.
Tower has fallen.
Yeah. Shadow Blade is definitely very powerful. Blink, Shadow Blade, that stuff always needs 1 mobility item, unless you get mech and you just want to play like a turtle. So, well, I mean, mobility is everything he's got this game. I mean, he's got Manta Style with movement speed, Mask of Madness, Shadow Blade.
Getting rid of all these sentry wards now. There's a game over on Crit. So GB are going blind of the map. They've got 1 observer ward left, which is over inside the jungle. A little bit deeper. And then, well, that sentry ward lasted long. Blink forward. Umian is able to get that stun off. Thug wants to blink himself away from this fight, however. That's up the Sonic Wave, but without a combo to ensure a kill, no point throwing out, because Fly will just repair most of the damage.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Next, does he have
Oh,
enough?
what's going?
Oh, Moon. They're going to stampede themselves through, and then realize they can't properly initiate. Fly again going to get shackled up, and there's no saving him. Sonic Wave ensures the kill. In fact, Nice Stalker was going for more. Centaur's going to get silenced up for a bit. The blink forward from Umian is able to stun up over on that Nice Stalker, and they go for the secondary hoof stomp. I'm actually coming from Notail eventually. He just sits there and watches.
Dire's top tower is under
In the
attack.
meantime, Miracle was quietly pushing bottom alone, and now I think he's gonna get a solo snipe on the NS. Well, he showed himself to top right now, so.
He was expecting NS to be running back, but NS ran north instead.
Well, he's
TP
fine, I think.
scroll, though. So he's going to outrun them.
Yeah. Well, this is
Dire's
space
middle
no matter
tower
what. At this
is
point, he's
under
actually wasted the time of so many players on OG that could have been farming, that this is worth. And Miracle just says, forget it. I'm gonna go for somebody else. They have so
Dire's
much
top
vision
tower
around the map.
is
Like
under
they're
attack.
just cutting off like this whole area beyond the base.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, kinda. Oh, it's just not the dream. It really is not the dream. And they can't commit enough to get detection. Like, you saw the sentry wall being planted. It's on bottom lane for a grand total of 1 second before it was dewarded. Because Chris just being so thorough.
Yeah, they're just hunting them. Yeah, they're just hunting them relentlessly. Look at these heroes. You can't run to the Centaur because he might just aggress on you with Stampede Blink. You can't run out because there might be a Nyx Assassin. You can't run out because there's a Shadow Blade SF.
Oh, this might be able to work. Well, maybe not. The Fiend slide first damage is too much. Nice could try to run from behind. With that hook stop keeping the Darkseer out, he couldn't go for a vac. There was no wall available anyway. It was on cooldown when he initiated in. And that puts 3 heroes on the sidelines for GB, and, well, Moon's coming in for even more than that. My Carapace returns the stun into the Queen of Pain. The buyback comes in from the Night Stalker, delaying any item he could have purchased.
Wow, and they're all backing. Are they...
It's the back out before you go for the initiation. It's gotta be it.
It's fake back, reset kind of thing. Yeah, just saying, hey, he just popped back, let's reset kind of thing. That's fine. I expect Miracle to start hitting high ground any moment now. Just, it hasn't been happening, but...
He gets 500 more gold. He's got himself the, demon... Actually, is that the demon... Okay, yeah, it's over 500 gold. He's got himself a 400 ping bar. Nice blink back wall, combining with the Sonic Wave with the Tumble Shackle flying, as well as Moon Meander, really caught with that pants down. And Night Stalker wants to run away, can't do it in time. Will blink to make sure this gem is protected as they get the straight trade off. A Miracle, not there. Want me to check out Roshan?
He actually is just farming and ignoring his team the whole game.
Yep.
These guys, like, they must be like having the time of their lives or something. I don't know what's going on.
They're having a bit of fun. Like, you're getting an Aghanim's first item over on a Dazzle. First major item. The Bane's going Blink BKB. That's a little bit more normal. And the Centaur's also staring down in now his full Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, okay, so this is his Radiance evasion solution. He's got the MKB. Now maybe he'll finally push high ground. I'm not sure. Shadow Blade.
It's the timing for Miracle to attack. It's the timing for all of OG to attack. Like, they could wait until Roshan possibly spawns up in about 30 seconds. And they're coming down to actually gank up Miracle.
Oh my god.
Can he actually get himself out of this one? He's trying to bait with the illusions, which did actually cop one of the stuns. It took out the Alchemist stun. The Fiend's Grip follow-up. Wind Ranger gets destroyed. And Moon Meander got himself to the front lines, able to get the earlier stun. But Miracle, look at the damage output on the Kaiser. He is going to get destroyed. The Nightmare is down. Someone take it off so they can just stun him. There it is. And one more attack from Miracle. This game is over, man. They will take bottom racks at this point, and they should never leave again. They own the GB base.
Yeah, in my head, I think Miracle could have done this 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, but getting an MKB is completely fine. This buyback's not going to accomplish anything. If anything, Thugs.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh my. Why am I?
This is why this hero, this Shadow Fiend, it's first pick, first ban every game right now. Probably the best hero at mid right now, for sure. And you pair it up with some of these physical heroes. Nice back wall.
The back wall, but really, what can it do? Your Meg charge goes off, but with 1 or 2 attacks from Miracle, you lose a hero. Like, you at least got the Nyx Assassin, so Moon Meander dropped.
He bought back though,
They're buying back. They're coming back to the fight. The Shackle's going to latch over on Miracle. That melee rank is just so low and enticing. You want to have it. The Nightmare dodge. The concoction. Miracle, get out of the wall. Good for a Mana Star dodge. The jump in from Nortel, going in very deep. And crit. He's just doing so much. He's still got himself that Nightmare again if he needs to try and save anyone. But Nyx Assassin, Moon almost with a die back here. The blink forward, the Spike Carapace a little bit too late. In fact, he will tick out. It'll be the Night Stalker's urn. Who was able to reach him. Bring down the Nyx Assassin.
You know, the funny thing is, on Golden Boy's lineup there, the highest source of damage they had was an illusion of Miracle. That's what basically took down the Nyx there. So there it is, game 1 done. Yeah, but going back to it, Toby, you know, these physical damage heroes between Dazzle, Slaughter, SF, they're just so powerful right now.
They really are. They really are, man. It's crazy to think too that, like, you look at the draft and think, okay, what do I ban out in the first 2? And you've still got heroes like Tuskar, Spirit Breaker, Doombringer that you have to take out, which allows these heroes just to slip through the pool.